funny and Mijina hay out to Muse and the Pinax for Omu Yebi, ye Palma, because in Yama, ACC Ewa Ghana Hano, a same bebre nana Ercosua and Eka once. Yabekaya, Easter Remuho. And I will send be Africa so by a nina a mofra and 2 guys here a friend is a Felix and a backward cannon why so no the kidney or Bukoku Ishmael ya or in the name say on person ye Omodiomo. In fact, Omunyesika and Kabenzi I'm off for range in BM no now come with them 16 18 akomu 20 obu nam krom no mu a pressure nko a wa sabe wa mobrane ya bejo ge ya Edio phone sema omudi koku eye Ishmael eto ne train simple na ye nyina ye dim say na asem no ana asem boy isi asem e wo court na say ya e na eye Kaneshi district magistrate court e court na ase na setina ne mu no e na boys ni mu ba ko ba beka say Ishmael na omuku no na nkobu ko kopesika no sebe enye Ishmael kwa ni po omuku no omu edi kan eku obida a ni po omuku no enye obi ase pimfuo bi but eno no nchiremu sheda ma ye a omu chirechire mu kura kwan ye fa so a Ishmael omu di ku no omu chiremu ana ma no wi ana ma bo saada no nti sabi akora no kura no mu hu ne se abo bi a ensem bebe na ma focus se wo se nkura we ye chie ma so ye pa because no ma ye no ebufu septitude pa no di wani kopie mu e wo ka so na wetini abai nkora no court omu court na ase a ye di ase omu asare so e the secret for aba chire ma Ishmael de kura bi se wo yo second nipa omekuno omedi kan ku bi da 16 18 omeku opimfo ya ato na chine me gidi yes awoti nsemu elu bufu ya wo ya but enya so asi ewie
yeah answer na no ncha kese nkoma etifo ne ahwefo nyina munya bra mo hwe. You see, with this particular issue at Ekosono, each and every time biano, what we say is that say yebe kase obi the course of this that we need to start looking at people like Agrada. Yes, not just people like Agrada, but also people like these fake men of God, these malams. One more advert with TV so near there. We need to start looking and blaming them and banning them.
Okay.
When this issue came first, all of us were thinking, say, a small boy, you know. But you see, when they went to court, more revelations are about out. Patcher said, these people and these two boys, they have already committed other crimes. Inti se oyire nyimna unhuna. Sanem Kolana kan Kaneshi district court. They killed a pregnant woman. Omudike kumopin for a sacrifice. And Sana Ishmael their neighbor, which tells you say there are more scenarios and there are more things on my crying. A man from by here, Romako Peace FM, other radio stations say, yeah, per se, we need to start to probe into these things because these are very, very serious issues.
According to Nkrana Mokasano, and I said Bakuakano, 16 years no Felix no, I don't know confess I deal with. But 18-year-old boy no woman a friend king no or say onim hoshi empu Ishmael dear na ye see ye na obi anim say boy ni ade ankrana ye no or deny say onim hoshi but the beka ya emra asem ni see na ye kwa kwachi omo no video bi ana circulate no so nipa na omo obi won say wo de atwen na me kwa aba nti no ayese wo yi information na wo de boni ni na to 16-year-old boy ni so.
You see, when this issue came first, people wanted to let the boys go scot-free. The family of the two boys and our more the suspect or mudi side na the age is about Sisiane Patcher say Bako edi 16 years and the other one also 19 years.
Okay.
So initially case in the buy no non-person minors. So your minors are basically what they are trying to say is that these are children. Inti sena bruchi akwadaye boni e dene call in Boni school. Na ye job mono. They wanted us to treat them in the same measure. And a kind of fobu fu said they be sa boni we die enye akwala Boni school na also oko. Because even if you are guilty krana omuswa sena omuswa no sana ye kaso mundi 18 years no. Omako prisoner 2 years they will be back on the street. And no debena they will what would they have learned? Ukumo biba free, no ako prison for just 24 months and you'll be back on the street like nothing has happened. Okay. It's bad. A whole and a Ghana force we need to start investigating if these two boys are indeed over 18 years or below 18. And on the bar say gang leader no kuku boy no Ishmael no on a wedi a year
16
years and the other counterparts no 19 years. But regardless, the law and the judge and together with Ghana, Yaka said we are going to deal with them like adults because Bonnie way there. So it tells that from the onset, people wanted to play hide and seek or Tom and Jerry the whole case. And Sunday for media near that the air presses are up to now the whole thing have changed. Sisi no court boy any confessions are banned. Thought she said there's more that we need to do. We need to ban these fake men of God from TV stations. We need to ban these people who are malams, the ritualists and co. See, we are not against any religion. Everybody and any person can come and do whatever he or she likes. But the issue is, so you're malama, and what's up better TV? So Eka say, bra memoska. Who told you? Do you think in Japan, I'm sorry, one day pen omunyeska? Do you think that despite they got up one day pen omunyeska? When you do that, you are sounding an alarm to the youth, which is like sikan a easy path to get it. Meanwhile, that is not the easiest path. It will take years. Sometimes you fail. But also being brown, whatever na to bends, whatever na ye or kwa fe also on fani nyambra, or kwa also on fa dompembra. What are you implying? That is why we need to ban all of these people on TV.
Okay. Ade ba ko a ayesi ere free confession and cry make ye asema mo kan ye. E sha ase no yesi yakoche malam bi confirm baby a afi kra na wa wo ma ye mani bill. And almost sign copy of court, Kaneshi court, and almost Sicilia say, a advert or share or mufre conforno, I or ba, or bano, or catch them say, say, Namon Fambra, Nipa Moja, Sika of a 5,000 Ghana cedis. Into no, ye bisa Ghana police, and I said, yes, so far, Ghana police, sa a hono, investigation on my ear drew hit, or met me a Freddy Pano, Aquachino, and I hono ye nyanya will be a Koran Kuana. Yeah, say, ye bet you must so adio moye wo bra ni pai wo shechire and also influence nkola ni mo yes ano oti hokwa.
Clearly to tell us that part of the argument will be perhaps a foolish case. Because beginning and assembly by ni di kan kwache woman no. Ya kwache woman now this is what happened. The children themselves no more ka say some no more scenario na omuntimi pinpoint the exact person or more instructions no. They were not really sure of the location near there, but boy in the phone no, and phone last people and the last 10 people boy any and who said no. There's a particular number also of fresh number no. I guess a woman is or your comfort and no police for the track here. Omokoche sa woman no. Omokoche woman is what we need to deal with her no. Yes, woman in him, no problem. You can, yes, one you man our fresh. Secondly, to what came. Anna so shocking was that woman men and almost sorry as a woman and tisa the woman in your back room. You see, this tells you how foolish sometimes we are as a people. Nipana ya boni because our area where otiti bi mamu dintino, you are not looking at the case and ne ayobiba exna bit my oba. Be defending the radio so man on tisa or no dia habanya that I have buying all yena o call them wow and I wow. Look at this crocodile cows. Because somehow always near there the influence from above. I'm a see a case no about children. So if we should jail these children, the case has not ended. If we should jail these two children, the case has not ended. Because who solve the problem to us here. That is why we need to start by banning these people. Sanko Tinekras baby and on one body row ewoni kroa. Bibi say see a bit channel. But TV is so huge and powerful. We give them these platforms, they come on TV, they do magic, and your magic, and all of this magic is fake. Just to paint a picture, say, and then it's near Benyeska. And then they don't move your customers near Yomo. The same question, dear, and I grad IS for 1,000 cities, better 100. Then you see, foolish. All these things are really bad.
Baby, we'll have a quick one. Oh, I say Jelim Colana and sign it was say you take you on South on funny way, you know. Police phone so over be San Criano TV station Benom who advert no so. And he found it at least 70 merely due to investigations. Ye who TV station cry and crown share adverts no was ye be ho no one casadium advert we na ba ma for your advert at least ye be who crop for cry or yes I don't say do senior now come for cry yes I did na ya take you on TV station so so ka home because almost am nya advert na enka kra ne TV ne ho no question kasa time na mu yi telita bisa enka mean I don't think senka kra ne be hu bibi etisa.
Well, we need to, Asamoah Akan is one of the most, very brilliant submissions, because if you are looking at the problem, you need to look at the three fractions. The person are not all channel, or a viewer, in this case, the children. The person transmitting that message, transmitting in this case, a TV station. The TV station is near there. We are not so few ni panel TV or instructor amount for say brand member who's car or also for our bra or cause for 8-year-old boys car bra or cause for tetrema bra. Those people we need to show the TV station, the boy himself, and the person doing it. We are no fewer. We have the large organizations or mere stakeholders. These people are responsible for the content which goes out. You are looking at the NMC, the National Media Commission. What are they doing? And the license, Obia Kwano could be a TV station. They don't check the background, they don't check the content of what people are putting on board. And when they say, I have buying drone, sana diache. They don't go out to do marketing and they'll tell you, say, adverting. But how can you sit in your TV station, expect to say MTN and for adverting, bro? You are the most stupid marketing officer in history. You need to go, have a proposal letter, roam about, and start you need to chase it. Because there are many TV stations. Omo ba on chain say your friend is saying give them on adverts. There are many TV stations, so you have to go and chase them, write a proposal, give them a package, and let them choose. But what was the adverting? But then you allow these these wicked people, armed robbers who have turned pastors, to come and sit on TV, instigate these evil deeds and lies. At the end of the day, now innocent victims will be falling, will be a victim of this whole scammer. Then the NMC should also be blamed.
Okay.
What am I saying? They should start shutting all of these TV stations because TV station. That is why we don't allow any.
So who needs
good, you know,
license and who renew license and says so could be a TV station now. What I say in advertisement, the option I want to far comfort is if I be good TV station. So no my advert and I fiscal way, but you say if you cry a mobile money, send 100, the budget 1,000 yard, and then I acquire one for us to 80 bunko for. I was for something also, but free and also quick one. Now I was with the next one. Yeah, say I saw for Ghana ha. Ye Yakupon free wa so for in general and now. Omo honomo omo mu nyakopon din kita ho omo a Christopher e wo hawa ye kom ho ekosugu omo na so kopa omo chew se eja eni nyakopon kasa ma because mu na motinya mene mu na nyamiti mene kasa at any point bia mu gina wu bia na priest bia ya ade bia magana fo nyina a kire ma dadi we die e wo se ye hwehwemu e wo se we nku ade se che ne ye beche na ye nche no because ontimi mfa na so fudie su na se be oni nsefo nche se ye de asem and they for priest here St. Monica's friend is a College of Education and so for each rema and Mariam yes bi wo hono mu a ba ko ye chaplain to aka no omo no read the Bible say mo ye asori ana konfo na bo adwuma ye in fact ba ko de kura the number ye suspended no still girl na man na be mu ebu ye chaplain na anya danti so for no show appreciation and any odin fia no and e ma student here video by na enya asem to obi aka won asem ni odi kan wo fe na no ni otoso mi odi otoso nyensa ne pogusia for se ne o hwe screen ne so no video no na show background no otoso nyensa ne podi ye girl ne de na resist and I ask police question on person kasofo no ebe fe na no basofo ne se de bi wanu ana mepe ordinafo kwa priest ne said there before wanu bra che those mask ne from covid wo ho so ye man emofi ge ona no a en samu aba enyes Ghana fo bebe na kasa ye wo say Anglican for de ye release aba chima act ne de encha ye investigation egusua ekoso ne ade a en sam no edo so ntino asofo nsama ya kan no ebi ne we de priest wakwanko ye normal so fili ne akaka say onko nchire dia a priest Anglican priest na asofo asemi it is often or champion no or champion
you see it goes a long way to tell us say if you see this picture on the screen this video it is for motion on the screens no I mean so me shebi no imagine say we need the friend Monica the person Jesus public school and SHS school and Catholic from in church and the church. Then you go on Facebook and you see your daughter, your sister kissing somebody who claims to be a Roman father. If you read Matthew, Roman father, the disciples, they beside and Jesus Christ. And I'll say, Opa, some people can make themselves Enochs for the kingdom of God, and some people are not Enochs. Some people are Enochs, and the parents are very nice. Some people are really or practicing a good one. The baby, any people are saying, to serve God, sir, you want to remain focused. Many are Catholic to understand the teaching, but I say if you are amongst all the Catholics, the Catholic priests, any Roman father, no, there will be a fraction or a fraction of them they will not follow the laid down procedure of the Catholic principles and the Roman Catholic teachings. So definitely they will be more, they will go astray. That is why I feel they will be a Roman flame in the headquarters Roman. They will realize that some of these Roman father they do an investigation to me back see and I so Roman father they are faithful. Then they become a small girl Roman father be said that my son was small girl be asked also almost come home mass. Not Roman father and engineer chop to film or many or more. Some of them get them to their children. They are lost and people. So we understand that this problem can be there. But for somebody now, this is a lawyer, number one. Two, I will do school yes, he's also a lawyer. And a priest there, Anglican priest there. I'm not sure, sir. I don't know anything. They don't mind, they're more like Roman father. So for somebody who knows the law and other things, you shouldn't be doing this. Like a car, the catcher is a holy priest. You know, even the friend is an extra Roman Catholic in church and you are pope, the whole pope, and my case. The case no more, and you can share distance between them, but then they are not from. And this one is a deep kiss. A deep kiss. Which means we're kissing God in Jesus Christ. And I don't know what I say. Of Philissa, we're breaking the virginity.
Yes,
this is really,
one.
really
Yes,
bad.
you are a virgin, and assemblies. If you say assemblies here, or that, Anglican for release not more the buyer, no, me person making kind ever ha. I say the attention of the hierarchy of the Anglican Church under the leadership of Most Reverend Dr. Cyril Kobina Ben Smith has been drawn to a circulating video of a priest kissing some female students of the St. Monica's College of Education within the Asante Mampon Diocese. The church is saddened by the news and wishes to state expressly that thorough investigation has immediately been instituted into the matter, and the action of the said priest will be dealt with in accordance with the norms and the values of the Anglican Communion, where morality is extremely revered in the church. All further clarification on this matter should be addressed on the undersigned number be or home provide. No, I say. Meanwhile, all efforts are being made to engage the students concerned through counseling sessions to avert any psychological issue that may arise as a result of the viral video. We count on your full cooperation. Venerable Dr. George Dawson Amoa, the Executive Director of the Metropolitan Archbishop of Ghana. It's when you release Anglican for so Edibaya and some no near to say so for no say Yachino see a giant. I don't know, sir. Now when info be about the priest, no. Yachino, I'm out for Kaka say ya pabune free so in a bit more Kaka say Yachino. I don't know so ukra info be about that.
In regards to this particular one, quickly, no, we share in semi course now. You've seen that people have come to the defense of the Anglican priests because school authorities for the air say what the father did was just a holy kiss. A holy kiss, no, as all the share in Kwadari Ukana say a case to encourage them. I don't know about the rules. Remember, St. Monica's they're more like an Anglican, so they follow those principles. And the laws of Ghana, no, it allows schools to operate because Osei missionaries, any titifono mobile, these schools that they established, the main motive was for them to, if anything, instill their values in us.
Okay.
St. Rose's, St. Grammars, and Pope John's wine.
The Cali schools.
Good.
I
And
say
also your Methodist schools. It also your Presbyterian. They follow the teachings of the Presby. What am I saying? Your schools be a Methodist, be a Pentecost be. So they build these schools not just to educate, but also with a motive and a rationale to instill their destiny and as their morals in these children. So that is the whole mindset. So they came out to say what the father did, and yes, something new. Yes, because a holy case.
Exactly. But my room if you say Imran some new no students ni bi I was school mu ho akoko various blog sites and our bloggers be no mo eco make comment was here according to post back many HR so one student ma priest ade otaye when you the first time away but just say no be entry and babon and according to dipa na wakasa no so for no so preach ya otimi ka kire wo say odu scripture bi te say Joshua wo so ka Joshua no obesi so saa no watwe nkola na dwe fi bible ni mu di akwakosi baabi and otimi so ka kire bi say wo medi udwuma ayense wo kan ye almost what I use to profane words pa in same day so kan yesi girl back go to speak at say betina me so e ma girl ni so on tena so for ne so ma so for ni di girl ni ama girl ni jai mask this in same bia and our students ni be
you see in some ba obia ne se na ogusu okano but what I know is that students a type of people la omoya humiti pa we all have been students before yen kan kre one of the favorite subjects of 80 and of every student biology. Do biology. One more back class that. One more down class. We not be sorry. Because biology, it's more like nipa, especially when do reproduction system. On country grad unya FF grad reproduction system. Se bema obeme kutami o bias. Do ane usama for the cardigan. Run and say you told the be beau. Esa only girl or class ana odiane desk. No tally in change. So sometimes they say these things not just to necessarily be profane, but they know how students are. Good. Sometimes they want to make it or crack a joke and possibly too serious. What I say, one of the people who uses these kind of methods is Darky Ward Mills. When Darky Ward Mills is preaching, who tell you preaching, usually with sweet melodies are. You would think, say, also a youth. What am I say? About me preacher na buafa baby. I remember the first time I did it with my wife. Preach on, is to incite the people. So for that part in there, I was not there. Me and Kokase but I believe said they do these kind of things to make the students because what must be these kind of words so we use cracking jokes, and my students, it brings them back to the table. But we don't have a problem with that. The problem is to the extent at which he did it. That's my say. Wait, my kashra once in a while. It's just to bring but the extent at which and the interpretation. That is why usually be starting lesson and now be starting preaching. You tell people, let them know who you are. So Mecca in Simbi along the way is to just make the place fun and ease the tension a little bit. But we don't know the extent at which I'm on for here. Trust me, the man might be a good person, but these acts need the say he hasn't contributed anything to the school. If you ask me with my papa sir, Bonnie Bakwa will bring you down.
Bring you down. Send a priest in the no. Abana Bia can be able to afford you're free and also. You're free yes of another no so yakaka cray, Yamini pa yan kind of who same be praise. Send also for a kind of four, your home so it's me Bob Brown. Sounds on a teacher for and so you go phobia almost so impacted baby Emma Cora. Say teacher need to know bad dear, say ya papa, say ya bonio, or Tracolana de Unquadia Obwa. 1,400 in a 60, 40 bidia. A crown of Peke Eddie Abe Fitino, teacher for your cophobia, you brum ye pa, say, median Cassia and strike a company the ideas, Casemini percentage. Now, according to Professor Bino, professor we no Cape Coast University and yes counseling session be a course we Asante Mantemu yes kwada so and as well fu ya na say professor di say because you say Ghana Education Service na da ho na amanfo kasa eniama nkoye eniama say we should fix GES nya de ade no the fact say we fix GES sabe teacher for ni bi so say no teacher for ni bi say no teacher for ni bi say no according to we know teacher bi akonyem enkwara mako 3 e wo classroom baako ene ne nsem aba teacher ni o wanyem enkwara mako 3 ewo classroom baako a wode egu ne hufi a GES edin dada teacher for na ekira de no omo akwa nyinyi mkora na say omo anyinyi mkora professor na ekire ma ade we esi during lockdown ne ba ye no na teacher for ni bi yesa ye be kofie no mni ja nkola ne kwan enenu achi nso ye ma kwan ya na say na adoka say covid aba nti ye nkotena fie ni ade tutu school mu no enkora ni bi resume ye no na bebe na anyi wo bebisa na o se me wofa me bra say o maka some relatives no achi wo mo anyenye mo ma enye nsem ketu ana say no ye nsem a me no kasa sisi ya ba che nsem no edoso koso na ekoso na say de mabone no sia na AC e wo Ghana ha no mu a enya asem ketu teacher fo a mo kire enkola de teacher fo a mo kire na teacher fo a kire enkola de I say o mo nyina de o mo ho agim.
Yes, yes, that is because we don't scrutinize the teachers. One of the key sectors at Ghana we need to look at very consistently before we employ them, a government sector. Maybe breaking it down. Say unia no. My father usually tell me say unia and now we school and now we SHS and now SSS, we SSR. Either so we teacher training and now if you are a nurse and now be a police. Why? Because they see these things as occupations are already employment. Good. And yet business you'll be waiting if 3 years. We try application ko interviews sir. Yankopon can one maybe be foul. But because these sectors like police, lawyer, doctor, nurses, these kind of job teachers no already employment no so we take any people there and as obia sorry or call now brony and son be teacher and if it be psychological evaluation. How do we evaluate people? Let me tell you something. They do extensive check. Extensive check to check. Say one kasana have you raped somebody before? Do you have anything like a rape case, an assault case, an abuse case? Why? Because there's a possibility the same thing. Phobia from rapists. They rape people. They do mass raping. That is why we need to scrutinize them. Inti sa teachers here for the big question is, how well do we check on their background?
Ansana.
Obia sorry, hey, Kwame Frimpong, we teacher training, you fan teacher. Do we check on them? Do we let them write exams? Obia, because already employment. One of the most people are Ghana, Ghanaian nurses. When they finish school here in Ghana, now omunya kulebu kosha as nurse, they act like sebi nipa patients no omo yemboa and in ketre all of them no in ketre all of them uye no sufi wa when these same nurses omo kwa abrochira honom de omo komu suban sisa it tells you the system because honom the law way yeah who share patient that patient go report to say this particular nurse when treat me here obekoni asake because they know say the first step of healing is through the mind. Inti nipa na wa ba offer yaresa no so when treating here you are rather worsening the sickness. We don't take them through this evaluation. Until nurses for me wo then patients will come now or yet TikTok. Now or WhatsApp, ye video call. Or the phone is seen or yet live video for the past 1 hour. People are waiting. Unfi Dr. Mbaye Pwa, Nyansa Yancho, nursing school says or Dr. Mbaye Pwa, you can administer first aid, you can even go and talk to them and let them know what is happening to them. Because you talking to them, no almost a morale say, yeah, shame. They will not do anything. No more to show. As I said, and that is what we need to do. We need to evaluate these people. You won't be saying Saki or more. We need to know if these people have their job at heart. Police for home. For the next 3 years, I will say, Missy dying.
Wash uniform.
Into one say your money position say onjina kwan ojina kakra na wa start chichi. Cars not teaching or KBA 50 Ghana 50 Ghana owia okoye sales ema inspector or police station na inspector so agene de nya tete so you see say a canker in the police administration. Why? Because we don't pick the right people. We don't scrutinize them to see if these people have the psychological ability to do this thing. We just pick them. And at the end of the day, this is what we face. These teachers have impregnated 3 people, 3 students.
Same class.
Why didn't we see it? In the school where you need headmaster and a headmistress. And about PIS, this is just the 3 people who have boldly come out. What about the other people on your die on him? Which means a class or there, why you be a manafa? Why? And you see this guy walking freely. We Saudi Arabia, who baby, ya chin a lane to or call. He said, "You can't be see the next time you chose say we human rights abuse, you are instigating violence." But Saudi Arabia, adipo nchino. But Ghana, we need to use the law to work. This teacher will be working freely.
Freely, obey me because according to Professor say BBC Kasoa schools ni bi more. Omuntimi nye teacher for anyway. I didn't know muntimi teacher for anyway. Instead say students be reporting omo report it. Say nye bia obi na bia na wofo any bebre and I we kra na nye say na kobe man ka. I don't think say akra no na nkra no mu bia busuafo be report asem no. Nka oye ne saa no aye ne saa ntino. Omo pati ma ya nkra no so report it. Ebi ati cheni harazo say teacher student affair no sexual affair na say enka on code of ethics no nka student who say cheni ye osa no report on report it into no GS for so nya engina so bia o mu engina so emfa take you on and I say ye fanye teacher ni bibi so ebusuafo ye pese ye free and also teacher ni na sem so and I say ye nto aso with the next update ye wo edi browa ebusuafo sanya niema aircono sanya niema aircono ebetibi edi live no and dia na se pese ye end live no wa he ya na ye nto aso da foforo emfa ema o